Hello you guys and welcome to the vlog.
In this moment now, capture it, remember
it. Okay, I know you're probably looking at how long this video is and you're like, why would you post a video that long? Blah blah blah, who cares? I'm sorry, the plan was not to have a video this long. I yapped like I normally do in the beginning of the video. And I was like, well, I'll just do a normal vlog like I do normally, right? But then I decided I randomly wanted to show you guys like my after shower routine, like get ready with me kind of situation. And here we are. Now it's super long, barely edited, like at all. Like I don't even think I watched. I'm not even gonna watch like any of the video through, honestly. Just gonna do my little edits that I do. And that's gonna be it. And also, I did say later on, like in the end of the video, I said I'll come back after I'm like fully ready and everything, and I'll show you guys. Did not do that. I did not record a little piece at the end at home to put in there. So this is what I look like today. Okay, this is your little and whatever. So I'm sorry for this very, very long video. It's gonna take forever to export. So I'm sorry, okay? Please forgive me. Please forgive me for this long, unedited, boring pauses in between talking video, okay? You're gonna have to ignore this little blurry right here. I don't have a case on my phone right now, and so it's kind of really hard to get my phone to stay up to record this, but whatever. I wanted to show you guys my case first things first for this video, and then I'll pause it and I'll put the case back on, and hopefully I can put the phone in a better angle. But I want to show you the case, so I have to have the case off in order to show you it. But I got my fake Sunny Angels today, which I mentioned. I already posted the video of me opening all of them and everything, so that video will be out already for like a day before you see this one. But I got my fake Sunny Angels, so I have my little starfish on there. He's so cute. One thing I need to buy is I need to buy better sticky things for this that like really stick, cause like some of the fake ones they stick decently, but like I bought a pack of like more of these, and those ones don't stick very well. So I need to buy good quality things that stick. I need to look it up. Next I have this La Fufu, a little tiny La Fufu, La Boo Boo, whatever you want to call it. It's just like a sit down, have a seat one, and he's pink. Very cute. I actually think this is a different name. I don't know if you would consider it because it doesn't have like a tail and everything. They all have names. I need to learn the lore, okay? I need to learn the lore of all that stuff. If I'm gonna be wearing it around, you know, I should have the lore of it. But he doesn't have a tail, so I think he's still a level 2. I have a little My Melody. She has like a little bear costume on. And then I have my Summer Fridays. I actually got this for free for my birthday at Sephora. And then I just glued a little dolphin to it, because you guys can see my theme is like summery, you know, pretty colors. So I thought that dolphin was a cute touch. And then I'll show you my thing right here. It says you are destined to you will be successful in love. So yes, very cute, very cute. I'm gonna put this back on my phone real quick so that I can face this angle. Okay, that is much better. Sorry, I feel like the thing looks blurry. I've cleaned my camera multiple times. I know I did just put lotion on, so maybe I keep getting it even more dirty. But I've wiped it off with my jacket a few times. I don't know why I did that. I just switched back to my big bag. And so I need to actually get this little tiny bag situated. So we're gonna do that right now. It still has like crap in it. Let's spray this real quick. This is Ari, but it's actually not. It's Viva La Juicy. It's so good. But yes, We're gonna get my things situated real quick. Get all this together while we yap for a second. But I got my fake Sunny Angels. I'm very excited. I have real ones coming in the mail. It just actually shipped. I don't know what day it's gonna get here yet. It like won't tell me. Typical. But I haven't checked though in the past like 2 days, I think. So maybe I'll check again to see if I can find out what day. But I need to figure that out. I have the Marine series. I have the Fruit series. And then I have, what's the third one? I can't even remember this stuff. What is it? The animal. Did I say that already? No, I didn't. That's what I keep forgetting that one. And then I have the animal series. And I'm so excited. I've been waiting for them to put out the animal ones. I mean, not the animal ones. The marine ones. I've been trying to get my hands on those for like a hot minute. And they're just always out of stock. Which says coming soon or whatever. So finally gonna get my hands on one of those. So very excited about that. I used to have a whole bunch of I don't have that much stuff in my purse right now. My purse is very crowded, but I don't have a lot of stuff in it. Meaning it's like not actual stuff I need. It's just like dumb stuff. So like I don't have much stuff to put in here. But yeah, I'm just getting this little bag ready because I like to keep this tiny little bag in my big bag. So that way when I go to like Walmart or something, if I want to take a purse with me, I can. But it also has like my wallet and stuff in it. Anyway, I should put a Sunny Angel on here. I should do that. Oh, and then I also have a Smisky, and I already explained all this, but whatever. I have a Smisky, and I have a Sunny Angel case coming with all that stuff as well. Very excited. It's gonna be my first Smisky. I'm pretty sure it's a hipper. I got a hipper. I keep on getting hippers, and I need to tell myself to stop buying hippers, honestly, because I have so many hippers, and like I don't have that many places to put hippers. You know what I mean? Here we go. I'm gonna put my chameleon. I'm actually not gonna put my chameleon on here because I think let's put this little guy on there. I have this little cactus. And I love this little cactus on here. But yeah, so here's this. It's gonna go in here. See how cute it is? But yeah, I'm gonna put this inside my bag. And then we'll put my cactus on my purse. But yeah, I keep buying hippers and like, I'm like becoming more creative with it, but still at the end of the day, I don't have that much space for hippers because it's very specific what you put them on. And so I need to just stop buying hippers and buy these ones instead. But like at the same time, if I find a cute hipper, I'm gonna get a cute hipper. You know what I mean? But whatever. I'll show you this too. I used to have, I think the cactus. Yeah, the cactus that I just put on that purse was on here. But I switched it to this kitty cat and then this little bunny because I thought they were the two cutest ones. So cute. Do I need 2 Sunny Angels on here? Nope, but I have it anyway. And I still have my little tiny Labubu. These are different Labubus than the one on my phone case. They're cheaper quality. They're not as good, but whatever. What else? I need to remember I want to add more keychains to this bag and make it look better because I just like quickly did it one day. So I need to do that because I want to add like, I have like a couple keychains that I haven't used in a hot minute that I really want to add. Like, you guys saw me open up my lovely Emma. What? I forget, you guys didn't see me open up. I had that huge sheet haul. I told you guys I was going to do it. And then I ended up not ever posting it, whatever. But I have a thing. It's a little like wolf something, like red wolf something. I don't know. It's like a huge stuffed animal keychain, and I had it on my backpack for work for a hot minute, but then I stopped using my backpack, so I haven't used it since. So I'm gonna put that on my bag if it looks right. And then I also have a Lafufu. It's a brown Lafufu, and I want to put him on my bag really bad, so I need to put him on my bag too. And yeah, I can't remember what else I want to put on there, but just my bag isn't up to its potential right now. And then also eventually I'm gonna make almost all my Sunny Angels into keychains, but I'll show you guys. Some of them though, I need to think before I make them into keychains, because once you make them into keychains, I can take the keychain part off, but these little loops, I can't take those off. I super glue them so that way it doesn't break up and fall off, So if I want it to be on a shelf forever, I need to not make it into a keychain. You get what I mean? But this little guy, obviously I'm not gonna make him do a keychain because he sits down. So I think I'm gonna put him, I have a little moon shelf above my bed that you guys have seen before. And so I think I'm gonna put him on that shelf. I need to make that shelf way cuter than it is right now because I'm not using it to its full potential. But yes, I need to think about that before I do it all. But most of these are hippers. So when I get home, I need to put some of the hippers up where they belong, which is on my TV. If you don't know, I have one on my TV right now, but I have a few cheap fake hippers that aren't Sunny Angels or anything. There's just a few little animals. I have a couple of them, and I want to put all of them on my TV. So I need to do that. What else? And then eventually I need to make these into keychains. You can't even see them. And yeah, so I probably will make these into keychains. The only one that I know for sure that I need to remember not to make it to a keychain is this one, obviously, because he sits down. I don't want him to be a keychain. Oh, another thing, I really need to find a spot for this little guy. Here. And then also, hold on, let me grab it. I also need to find a spot for this little guy. So this is a real Sunny Angel. This is the first hipper I got. I now have a fake one of these, but he's very cute. The only thing is he has a whole bunch of super glue on his belly, but I don't know where to put him because if I put him on something, I think I have to glue it on there, and I don't think I like him enough to permanently put him on anything right now. So I don't know what I'm gonna put him on. I guess I'll probably put him with my other hipper, which actually this isn't my first hipper. My first hipper is technically, I have a Mufasan shark hipper, which is a little cat wearing a shark costume. I have that one. That one's on my other iPad case. That one's permanently glued on there. I kept that one on my phone for a long time until eventually it fell off. And then I have this one too, and so I need to glue this one on there as well. But this little guy, I think he is so freaking cute. He's fake as well, obviously, and you could really tell he's fake. But I think it's so cute, so I really need to find a spot for him because I need to put him in a spot that I'll see him every day. But I don't know where to put him besides my phone. But I have my starfish on my phone right now, and I don't plan on taking it off anytime soon. So I don't know. If you guys have ideas, let me know. I could put him on, I was thinking I could put him on my Kindle, because I'm not worried about my Kindle having too much stuff on it. For a while I was, but now I have this permanently on there. It's not permanently on there, I guess I would take it off. Before I would worry about making this flat, but now I don't do that anymore. So I could put him like that. I don't know, guys, what do we think about having two? I think I'm gonna do it. I think we're gonna just go for it. The thing is, like I said, you could buy, before when I first got these, I didn't realize you could just buy new sticky things. So like, I was like, I have to really think about where I'm gonna put it before I put it somewhere. And then I would get so annoyed, like trying to think about where to put it all. And like, what am I gonna do? Only to find out, girl, it's not a big of a deal. If you don't like where it's at, just take it off and put a new sticky thing on it. So that's the mode I'm gonna live by now. Look at it. Okay, yeah, that's cute. We'll see how long he stays there. I want to put another one on there, but I'm not going to, because eventually I'm gonna put a little heart here, which I'll do right now. Actually, I don't think I have it with me. Crap. I have a little tiny heart. It's a heart and has a little loop on it, and I had it on my Kindle before and it broke, and so I'm about to put I want to put a new one on there. I just haven't done it yet, so I'll leave it open because it'll even it out. I just don't know what I'm going to put on there, like what keychain I'm going to put on there yet. I want to make like a little charm thingy. All my charm like things I have are loops. Like, I know I have one in here, I just saw it. They're like this, where it's a loop, and I don't want that. I don't think I do. Plus, I don't have like a cute one that would go with it, you know? Like, I don't like that. So like, yeah, I'll have to like make something. I want to make like a cute, a lot of people make like charm bracelet looking ones, and like they match like book stuff, so maybe I'll do that. I think that'd be really cute with like a cowboy hat, a hockey puck. Oh, this is too much. I can't like get into this, but like, I could get into it though, because literally, when you're like buying stuff for like your wrist or whatever, it has to be good quality so it doesn't turn your wrist green. But like, it's just for my Kindle, so I can get cheap stuff. Oh, I'm totally gonna do that. I'm gonna make a charm bracelet for my Kindle. That'll be so cute. But yeah, here's my Kindle right now. Very cute. Am I done yapping right now, guys? Am I? Here, I'll show you this real quick while we're here, because I also want to show you guys this, because I have a complaint. I'm a little bit annoyed because I want to put a Sunny Angel on here real bad. Oh, look, okay. This is the thing I have, the keychain I was talking about. It's called a Lovely Emma, I'm pretty sure. And this is the little guy, so I have like a plushie of this, and that's what I want to get, and I want to put that on my purse if I remember. Here we go. I have that in there so it covers up my like badge, you know, so I can put it like on my purse or something if I need to, and not everyone see where I work. Anyway, look how cute my badge really is. I want to put a Sunny Angel on here real bad, right? But because of the Sunny Angel weight, it like stays open like this, whereas like this like goes right back up to the top, right? And I can't have it like that because I wear it right here, right? And so if it stays open, it's just gonna constantly be like this, which is not cute. But I have a claw clip, a little flower claw clip. I have a little bow on it. I want to change the color of this bow because I don't think it stands out enough. I think I want to put like a yellow one on there. A little lafufu, a little panda that I made. It's a little like dog or cat or something, or a bear. And it says certified yapper. So cute. But yes, I haven't read anything today. My bad. I'm probably about to get my planner out and do some of that stuff today, because I haven't done it yet, but didn't read. Oops. Also, I'm like looking not even in the mood to read this book, which is like, I'm not saying it's a bad book. Like, I don't want to sit here and say it's a bad book because it's Boys of Tommen series. So I don't want to sit here and say it's a bad book when I'm literally only 58 pages in. I just don't think I'm in the mood for it right now. And that, like, to me, doesn't sit well with me because I normally and like I want to read it like one after the other, but I did just read so much this weekend, so like it's okay. I want a break. It's fine, and like it's heavy. It's a heavy thing, so it's fine. But you guys know, after I read The Boys of Tom, and I'm reading Elsie Silver, but right now I'm getting a lot of Elsie Silver stuff on my TikTok. So I don't know if I can wait. I might go in and start an Elsie Silver book tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I'm officially done yapping because it's already 16 minutes. Okay? Goodbye. I thought I would show you guys like a little bit of my routine. Like, after shower routine. Number one, he's clingy. He's like this every time. Like, especially if I've been outside of the room for like 20 minutes. And I come back, he's like this. But he's like this every time I'm right here. When I'm in this little bathroom area, he's up my butt. So, you're gonna have to bear with it. He might move my camera, whatever. He literally yesterday, okay, I'm gonna tell you a story real quick. Because, yesterday, and trust, I felt so bad. I felt so bad that this happened, but it's like the third time he's done it. And I tell him every time he does it, even if he doesn't get hurt, I tell him every time, do not do it. Because there's a chance you could get hurt. But he has this thing where he like doesn't pay attention too much when he jumps up here. It's like I'll have one of my cabinets open. Hold on, I'll show you guys. I'll have one of these open, right? So it'll be open like this. And then he's like right here trying to jump up. And he'll jump up. Sometimes he'll jump up from this side. It's not a big deal. Like it doesn't happen. But he likes to jump up from here a lot. Okay. So he doesn't pay attention to this whenever he jumps up, and then sometimes occasionally this one's also open. He doesn't pay attention to that one. Anyway, yesterday, pretty sure it was yesterday, maybe it was 2 days ago. I can't remember. Maybe it was 2 days ago. No, I think it was yesterday. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I had that open because I was sitting there doing like my hair. So it was open. Of course it was open. Also, while I'm telling the story, his mouth is slightly wet. Because he's rubbing up on the faucet and he just drank a little bit. And so he's rubbing his little wet self. I don't know if you can even see that. Wet self all over me. He's getting nasty, wet hair on me after I just showered. Little boy, you don't want to tussle. And so anyway, I was doing my hair and he wanted to get up here. So he did that jump thing. And when I tell you, he hit himself so hard with the shelf. I thought he was in bad pain. Luckily nothing happened. He didn't get hit that hard. I felt him to see if he had any bumps or open scars or whatever. He didn't. He's not bleeding, nothing. He didn't even seem like he was in pain. He didn't make a sound, nothing. I think he's embarrassed because he did, and then he did jump up on me. That was the point of the story. After that happened, he was wanting to cuddle, and so he literally jumped up on me. I was wearing just a bra, and I have a white bra, and I was wearing that one. So he's rubbing up on me so he got hair on my bra, and I was like, oh. But I let him do it because I felt really bad. I was like, I'm so sorry, Seth. I'm so sorry. But I tell him, like I said, I tell him literally every single time. Sorry, you got something on your tail. Tell him every single time. Do not jump up here whenever it's open. Even if you can do it, don't do it because you're going to think you could do it whenever you can't do it. Which is what happened yesterday, huh? Anyway, first things first. I'm going to do this. My hair. Now, I want to say, because if one person comments about it, which I don't get any comments, so Cepheus, do not knock my phone over. I'm not playing with you. Do not. Do you see that? You fully nudged it and my phone was about to fall over. Cepheus, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to get mad if you do it. I'm going to get really annoyed if you do it, because I Just saying. Okay, will you go away for like 20 minutes or something? Anyway, I'm wearing this. This is a towel dress thingy. If one person complains about it, I'm gonna get annoyed, okay? I'm completely covered up in all my bits, so it's not a big deal. If you can see the fact that I'm not wearing a bra, get over it. Oh my gosh, a woman has boobs. God forbid. Anyway, so first, I got my hair completely wet. I do like to, whenever normally, I like to shower. I like to shampoo twice and then condition, but we have a problem with our drain right now, which I think I told you guys about. So it's like, I've been really getting annoyed in the shower, so I haven't been doing that, but I shampoo, condition, you know. In the shower, I do unscented soap, and I also do HIPAA cleanse, which is like an antibacterial soap, and I do that on parts that rub together, because you guys, I think I told you I have a thing called hyperdentiva superveeps. I don't know, like it's called like HS or something. So I just struggle with like acne and like boils and stuff. It's a whole thing. And like, again, that grosses you out. Grow up. So can't help it. But I use antibacterial soap called HIPAA cleanse, and that stuff works so well. Like, I still have like moments where I get the stuff still, but like compared to what it was when I first was starting to get it, it's so much better. And then I use a Dove, what's it called, exfoliator soap, and I do that like on my arms and legs and like, you know, whatever. And so that's my little shower routine, unless I'm forgetting something, but I don't think I am. Anyway, this is a Hask argan oil leave-in spray. It conditions and detangles. Now, there's one that's better. It's like the coconut oil one. I thought, it said new look, so I didn't look at it too hard, and I thought this was the right one. I thought they just changed new look, but I forget. There's a coconut oil, and then there's an argan oil, so it's like, yeah, so I got the wrong one. This one's not, like, it doesn't, like, work, like, different. It just smells different, and it has, like, a citrusy smell, and I'd rather smell like coconut than citrus. Yes, but it's okay. Still gonna use the whole entire bottle, and I just spray that in my hair while my hair is still completely wet, and I brush my whole head. And I use a wet brush. Ignore how dirty my, okay, let me quickly do that. Ignore how dirty my brush is too. Get over it. I'm not lying, guys. I clean my brush so often. I just have that much hair, and it's just constantly coming out. So I brush through my whole entire head with this stuff. I only use a wet brush, really. Like, honestly, I don't think I ever use any other brush at all for my hair. I think all of my brushes are wet brushes. Like, even if I use I do have one tiny brush that I occasionally put in my purse that isn't a wet brush, but I also have a tiny wet brush. Wet brushes are just so much better because they hurt less, because I'm really tender-headed, so, and so does the detangler, whatever. So, brush through your head completely. Anyway, and then I'm going to take two of these. We're going to part my hair down the middle as much as I can. It doesn't have to be too perfect, honestly. It doesn't really matter. I have bangs that kind of do whatever, so it doesn't matter that much. But I just roughly put it down the middle, put these on there, and then I either let my hair be down or I put my little hair dry thingy back on that you put on after you shower. It just depends. Some of you, please get down, please. Next. Yes, I know this segment is already like 8 to 10 minutes. Get over it. It's my video. Okay, anyway. Oh, next. Teeth. I use these. If you have a problem with that, sorry. But I use these and I floss my teeth, okay? I'm not gonna do all this on camera because, yeah. So after I floss my teeth, I then brush my teeth. I use a Colgate toothbrush. I don't think it matters what toothbrush I use. And then for toothpaste, I use the Crest Premium Scope. This stuff. For a while, I was using the Sensodyne stuff, and it just felt like my teeth were never clean. And I was like, "What is going on?" And I was like, "Am I just not brushing right?" But like literally, I would like fully brush and everything, and it still felt like my teeth were like dirty, you know. And then I ran out, and I had like one of these like sitting that was like partially empty that I used for like my tongue and stuff. And so I just used it for my teeth that day, and my teeth felt so clean, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I used 2 whole tubes of the Sensodyne. That's how long I was using that shit. Excuse my language. And I was like, I don't know what's happening. It's just like my teeth don't feel clean ever. It's the toothpaste. Anyway, so I use this, and then in the middle of my brushing my teeth, while my mouth is all like toothpastey, I use one of these tongue scrapers, and it like brushes and it scrapes your tongue, and I go ham on my tongue with the toothpaste. That's why I had 2 of these. I had like a really, really empty one, and I would use this for my tongue because I don't like the taste of Sensodyne. This one's not that bad, but yeah, and I go ham with my tongue, and then I finish brushing my teeth, and then you do mouthwash. This is the kind I use. I use Equate alcohol-free. I don't know 100% if this is like the right kind. My mom's like said like, well, you need to make sure it's this. And I bought it before she told me that. And so this might not be the right kind of toothpaste. Mouthwash, but I use it still. And whenever it's done with, we'll get the correct one. I'll do research. I might get like the TheraBreath brand. You know, everyone talks about that one. Supposedly that's like the best mouthwash you can get. Whatever. And so that's how I brush my teeth. It's my little thing. And then I wait 30 minutes before I drink anything or do any of that. For a little bit, for like maybe a week, I was doing mouthwash before you brush your teeth because I read that hack somewhere. It's supposed to like lock it in better. Like you do your mouthwash, you wait 30 minutes, then you brush your teeth. But then again, I see other people saying like, no, don't do that. So I'm like, I don't know which one to follow. So I just stopped doing it because it was a little bit annoying to have to wait 30 minutes in between. But that's what I'm gonna do next. And then I'll come back when my teeth are brushed. But guys, also, like, I forgot I didn't put a Sunny Angel on my phone for a hot minute because I got a new case. So I had like a MagSafe thing on the back. So like you can't really put anything on it. And I forgot that, so, but honestly, I don't use the MagSafe enough to even like worry about it. And I think I'm gonna soon buy like an Octobuddy that actually sticks to your case, and I might just put it on this case and ignore the fact that this is a MagSafe case. Sorry, love, because I don't ever use it, like I said, like, so, and then it was literally a $10 case, so like I could just buy a new one, you know. Next, my face. Now, normally I do not shower with my makeup. I normally take my makeup off when I get home, but I was like really not in the mood to do anything yesterday, so I left my stuff on. Honestly, I left my like eyelashes on. That's really all I wore yesterday. I wore eyelashes and like eyebrows and a little bit of mascara, so I like wasn't really caring, to be honest. But we're taking it off now, okay? So hush it up, all you skincare ladies can be quiet. It's my face. Yes, I have a pimple right here, and yes, my face is super red, but be quiet, okay? So ignore how disgustingly dirty this jar is. I've had this for like a year, maybe even like probably like 2 years, honestly, and that's how long these last. But this is called an Albaline. It's moisturizing cleanser. This, like it says, the makeup comes off, the moisture stays in. It's true. This stuff gets your makeup off so easily. The only thing I will say that kind of annoys me about it is its whole thing is that you don't need water for it, which is good because like I can like take it on the go and I don't have to worry about if I need water, you know, like say if I'm like camping or something. But like it's annoying because like this stuff is so hard to come out of like towels and stuff, so it's kind of annoying that you can't use water to take it off because you have to use like something to wipe it off. For a while I was using like makeup rounds, like reusable ones, and like I was noticing even after washing them it still felt like oily and like it was grossing me out. So now I just use like the disposable cotton rounds. Y'all can yap about that all you want, but like when I tell you I was cleaning these by hand and then cleaning them with the washer and dryer and they still felt oily, I truly mean it. So I stopped using them because it's grossing me out. Next, I'm gonna be honest, this is like 2 cleansers put in one little container. I think this is the Cetaphil cleanser, and then like the Equate, which is like, it's like the off-brand Walmart like skincare and like health stuff, I'm pretty sure. So like my mouthwash is Equate, and so it's those 2 put together, and it doesn't pump out because one of them's too thick to go through the thing, but whatever. So I just take this cleanser and I put it all over my face, and then you get your hands all wet. Yes, my hands are washed. My hands are clean. Good. And you do this, and then you wipe it off with water. So I'm gonna do that. And I use this to wipe off the water. It doesn't have to be completely dry because it'll dry later. But ow, it scratched my face. Guys, I'm starting to feel it. I take my allergy medicine when I wake up. Okay. When I wake up for a little bit, I was taking it before I went to bed. But like the way it works is it kind of like, if you use it like for a long time, it'll help you in general, but it wears off. Like it helps you like 24/7, but it does wear off, so it's a little bit more stronger like right after you take it, like the first like 8 hours or something. 12, we'll say 12 hours, and then it like kind of just like doesn't work as well. So like for a while, it was whenever I was like up at work, I was like struggling to breathe because I would take it before I went to bed and it would help me while I was asleep. But like now I started taking it whenever I get up, and I can really notice like right now I can barely breathe. When I take my medicine after it kicks in, I'm not, it's fine. Like but yeah, so that's why I feel like I can't breathe right now. Oh, this is Be Your toner. I don't have the container for it anymore, but it's like really Be Your, and it's a toner, witch hazel toner, and I just rub that all over my face. And now we let this dry. Well, whatever. And then I'll tell you what else I do to my face whenever it's time for that. Now, the last step in here, was that here? Okay, we're fine. The last step in here is this, which I'm obviously not going to show you, but I'm going to talk about it because when I first found out I had this, I feel like I couldn't find any videos of people talking about it. But HS, like I said, you break out. And again, if you guys think this is TMI, I don't care because, like I said, I think people should talk about it so there's more information out there because, like, it sucks. It sucks. Now it's a lot better, and I'm not. I used to be in pain like literally 24/7, and now, like, I'm like really every now and then I'll be in pain, but like not anymore really. But your best friend is gonna be a good old diaper rash cream and some Baby Cleanse soap. So I take diaper rash cream, literally any of them. I have to be careful though because I am allergic to bacitracin. Found that out the hard way after my surgery. Oh my gosh, do I want to be vulnerable with you guys and show you a picture of me after my surgery? If you guys don't know, I had jaw surgery in like 2017 or something. I actually had jaw surgery like a month before I saw Harry Styles in concert. That's a whole thing, but I had jaw surgery and you have to like moisturize your lips and stuff because like your lips are so dry because they got stretched out and everything. And so they put bacitracin on your lips to heal it and moisturize it. And I did not know that you're not supposed to break out in rashes all over your lips. I just thought it was like a side effect of the surgery, you know, like my lips were stretched out, my whole mouth was stretched out. I just thought it was a side effect. And no, literally it was like really hard to breathe. Again, I thought that was a side effect. I was like, you know, I just got jaw surgery. It's gonna be a little bit harder to breathe. Until my mom like called the doctor and talked about it, and they were like, that's not normal. And so we found out I'm allergic to bacitracin. And I had a huge rash all over my face for like 2 months after that. And I wish I was joking. I wish I was. I don't have any pictures of the rash. Like, I don't think I do at least. It wasn't as bad as like it was in the beginning. Like, when I say rash, it literally looked like a little cold sore for like a little bit. And like my lips were peeling. At the beginning though, it was a huge rash. It's really bad. Maybe if I'm vulnerable enough, maybe if anyone watches this part, in the comment down below that they want to hear my story about that, maybe I'll make a whole video about my jaw surgery. I could do that this weekend. I could sit down and talk about it. If you guys want to know that, let me know, because I have photos of me right after, and they stretch your mouth, and I have like a puffy face, and my lips are huge, and like, it's bad. I don't know if you can see the rash in those photos. I think I do have a photo of me with the rash as well. I have photos of me like right after, and I have photos of me with the rash. Because anyway, if you wanted to see that, I was gonna talk more about it, but like I said, if you want a whole video about that, I'll talk about that. Because there's something not many people can say that they've had jaw surgery. So it's actually more common than I thought it was. I'm finding that out now through TikTok. But anyway, if you have HS, this is your best friend. And so what you should do if you have HS, ladies, listen up. I don't know if guys can get HS. I'm not sure, to be honest. I've never seen a guy have it, so I don't know, sorry. Or if you're trans, you know, all people, listen up if you have HS. If you're feeling a breakout at all, sometimes even if I'm not feeling a breakout, like right now, I feel pretty fine. But I am on my period, and I'm like, let me just go to, you know. But normally, after my shower, if I remember, sometimes I don't do it, because, like, whatever. Put diaper rash cream in all the areas that you know you break out. So, for example, I put it on my thighs. Sometimes I put it on behind my neck, because I do have, like, I have a fat neck, obviously, because I'm fat. So I have, like, a little area, like that line on your neck. I'm not going to show you my neck. I'm too insecure. But the little line of the fat on my neck, sometimes I break out, you know. I've had one cyst there, and that's it. But, like, that was, or maybe it was a boil. I don't know the difference, to be honest. And I think I've only had one cyst in my life. So I think all the times I've had problems, it's been a boil. So like, yeah, but when I tell you, it's the most painful spot to ever get anything on it. That's true. So I do put diaper rash cream on there. And then like, if you're fat, any of the folds you get my chest. And then your armpits. Oh my gosh, guys. Put diaper rash cream on your freaking armpits if you have HS. I didn't think about it at first. And now I'm paying the consequences because now I have like scars on my armpits and I have the ugliest armpits ever. Like where your bra sits. I have the ugliest armpits ever because now they're just like permanently like that, you know. But like luckily, I will say, because I want you guys to have hope. If you do this stuff like all the time where you use your HIPAA cleanse every single shower and you do your diaper rash cream at least every other time or like even once a week, if you actively do this stuff, it gets so much better. It used to be so bad when I constantly had 1 or 2 boils open at all times. And like, I was like, I don't know what is happening. I was taking a shower all the time and like washing myself and like doing all this stuff. Even putting diaper rash cream, so I'm not going to say diaper rash cream is going to change your life. HIPAA cleanse though will majorly help you. Majorly help you. I'm talking, I completely changed everything. Anyway, so I put diaper rash cream in my areas. And then we'll get on to, I think, my face. Okay, we are now finally about to do my face. No, I'm not doing intense makeup today. I'm literally doing like bare minimum today because I went to, I have this problem where like I constantly I constantly like low-key beat myself up over the fact that like I have to put on tons of makeup to feel decent, you know, and that I have to take so much time to get ready, and like it really annoys me. So every summer I have this problem where I sit here and I try to make natural makeup look good on me, and it never works. Although it worked one summer, it still was like makeup, but like it didn't take me that long to do it. I have not been able to achieve that look since. I tried and I can't get it, okay? But we're gonna take some, this is CeraVe. Another thing I don't have many, like, I'm not allergic to much or anything like that. Literally the only thing I'm like allergic to is bacitracin and like whatever. But I have a skin condition. I think I low-key have rosacea. I don't know why I said rosacea because look how red my face is. But I've heard that rosacea isn't just redness in your face, it's also like you can feel it on your face, like it's rough right there. I don't know, but my face is always red. But on top of that, there's also a skin condition I have, and I tried to remember the name and I can't think of it. I need to like fully like look it up on my like doctor's thing and like remember it, because like I sit here and tell you guys about it and I don't know what it's called. But I have a skin condition where my skin gets super dry for like a very, very long time. I get little like lashes on my face and they itch like crazy. They're not contagious or anything, obviously, but I get like little rashes on my face and they seriously itch so bad. And so I have a CeraVe, and it's the red one, it's the itch relief. And that's what I put on my face just then. And I try to put that on my face every time before my makeup if I remember. So now I want to put this pimple patch on because you guys see I have this huge pimple. I did just put moisturizer on, so try not to get it all over the pimple patch. And we're gonna take a thing of tweezers. Ignore my dirty tweezers. But today we're gonna do, I haven't tried, I don't think so at least, my brown eyelashes with like my eyebrows and just like my tinted hydrator. So we're gonna try that. Big pimple. Oh gosh, I don't know if it's gonna stick because I just put moisturizer on. I don't know how that works. Oh, I barely put it on there too. Look, it's not even on. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a different one. I want to cover this up with a pimple patch so bad. So I'll be right back. Just taking some micellar cleansing water, putting it on a little toilet paper. Getting all that oil off of it because this stuff makes your skin so dry, this micellar water. And I think that's the problem, is this is so like moisturized, it's not gonna stick to it. And I'm just gonna use my hands this time because yeah. But this is, what brand is this? The Pan-Oxyl pimple patches. I tried the Starface and they're really cute. I'll give them that. I think they're really, if you're like just trying to like simply cover up a pimple, they're great. But like if you're actually trying to like fix a pimple, they're not good. So like, I like the stars for like, if I have like a really bad pimple and like, I'm like not wearing makeup or something, I keep bending the pimple patch and that's the problem. It's like bended now and so it's not gonna stick. So this is a wasted pimple patch again because it's bent right there. Can you see a little bend? I'm just gonna have to have that little tiny thing right there. That's gonna annoy the crap out of me all day. But it's on there. Dang it. Whatever. But yes, that's what I use. The star ones are cute if I'm not wearing makeup and I want to cover it up real quick. Or like even like I use makeup and it doesn't cover it up and it's like a really, really bad one. So like I could put a star on here, but I think I ran out of stars. I'm gonna buy more. I think I know they have Hello Kitty ones. So I think I might buy Hello Kitty ones. But anyway, whatever. This video I already knew was gonna be long, so I'm not sitting here trying to rush, to be honest, because who cares? Okay. Next thing is my lips, exfoliating my lips. Of course, it's in the wrong spot, that's why I couldn't find it. I use this Revlon Kiss exfoliating balm. I love it. And literally all you do is quickly put that on there. Are you messing with my guitar? You leave that. Don't act like you didn't do that. I saw it. I have eyes in the back of my head. Anyway, and that's all you do, and literally, it makes your lips feel so good. Next, trying to decide how to, I have Hamilton in my head. I just listened to, that's what I've been doing in the breaks between videos, is I play some Hamilton songs, and I just listen to, if you see him in the streets, walking by himself, talking to himself, have pity. That's what it's, that's in my head. Anyway, we are gonna do eyelashes next. This is why I'm recording my makeup, because I want to show you guys how I do this. I think I've tried to show you guys this multiple times, and I just, the footage was like really bad, and I just didn't care to fix it, to be honest. But yes, I want to show you how I do my eyelash extensions. They're not really extensions, but whatever. So ignore the weight. If it's tilted, my Sunny Angel is so heavy, and my other stuff is so heavy that it just, it's not working. So these are like from Amazon. This is the little thing on it. I don't know, I'm not obsessed with these lashes, but I normally buy big ones like this, so I have so many. But I also do use the Ardell Demi Wispy lashes. But like I said, I want to try my brown lashes with a more natural look today. So that's what we're gonna do. First, you grab the lash. This is basically just like putting your lashes on normally, but you're adding an extra step so that they stay on for longer. So, you get your lashes, you measure them out, you cut them. This isn't necessarily like how to put on lash tutorial, so if you don't even know how to put on lashes, sorry, this might not help you that much, but whatever. I guess I'll do one eye at a time to show you easier. Next, you're going to take eyelash glue. Which one am I going to use? I have like little like eyelashes everywhere. This is the Duo. This is an empty one. I have so many of these in different like stages of full. Because I like put them in my purse too. Oh. Don't let that fool you. That's not a spider. That's a thing. I have so many of these. So I take the Duo lash glue. I use the like blue purple one. As long as it's clear, it doesn't even matter. And you're gonna line your lashes like so. Normal. Line your lashes with your glue like you would normally do it. Yes. Leave this glue out. I'm gonna quickly curl my lash so that it works with me a little bit better. I'm not gonna do mascara. I know normally you do mascara when you're doing your lashes, but you're not gonna do that this time. Next, this is the most dirtiest thing ever. So I will say this stuff is so messy. Oh, I just stuck my eyelash glue to my hand. You can't see it, obviously. It's so messy. So I will say that if you're gonna buy this, but really it works so well that it's dealing with the mess isn't that bad. And if you really want to, you can keep it from getting messy. I just don't do that. But this is the Falscara seal and bond stuff. And so you'll take the seal version, which is the black side, and you'll just like coat your eyelashes in it like it's a mascara. I think I am running out. So normally it's like very, very intense liquidy. This time it's not like that, but it'll be okay. But yes, just color your eyelashes like that. I don't have many eyelashes. And then I'm gonna take the same eyelash glue. You probably don't have to do this step, but I do it anyway because I feel like it actually helps. And then you line your eye with the glue. Just like that. And you will wait a second. I have like eye boogers and stuff, but you're gonna have to like wipe your eyes after anyway. But wait a second. And then you take your lash that's been sitting with glue on it for a second. And you just like pop it on there. Just what I thought. I think this lash is way too long still. Well, I might have just ruined this because the lash is like way too long. But you just stick it on like a normal lash. Yep. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, because this is so long, take scissors and I just chop that part off. Now it's not as bad. Okay. I'm trying my best to show you guys. I just have to like get up and close with it. Now you want to sit there and you want to look at any of the problems you have and you want to fix that before you put the sealant on. It's like, it's not stuck well right here, and then right here is also not. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to fix those problems. Okay, wait, actually that's fine. I'm going to fix those problems before. Just like that. And then I take the black again and I go through my eyelashes just like I did before. Only keeping it on your natural. You don't want to bring it up to your fake ones. You just want to do it only as short as your natural lashes. Because if you get all over your fake ones, it's just like ugly, you know? So that's that. And then you're going to let that sit for at least like a minute. Not even like a few seconds, honestly. I don't think it has like a waiting time. And then you're gonna take the clear side, which is the seal side. You're gonna do the same thing. Coat your eyelashes with that. You want to really make sure you get this part because like I have before not put enough sealant on it and like it was so sticky, it just kept sticking to my lower lash. And I'm telling you, that's like the easiest way to make me mad. I was getting so annoyed. And then you just like clean up your area. Because you have like glue all over it. And that's your eyelash. And I'll come back whenever it's like completely done and I'll show you because I also have other stuff I do like makeup wise to make it look better. Because like as of right now it's just like plopped on there, you know. So I'll come back, I'll do this eye and then I'll come back to show you guys the rest of my makeup. I did that one. Okay, this one low-key, like I put it a little bit too like in, but it's fine, it's fine. So they don't look identical, but like who cares? Who cares? I'm the only one that cares, honestly. I'm the only one. I'm the only one that cares. Okay. Here's what we're working with. Now, I have yet to do this before, so like I said, I might... my thing is, I know I'm probably going to look bad still, but we're going to do it anyway. So, I'm going to take my eyebrow pencil, and we're going to do my eyebrows real quick. Now, this eyebrow pencil, I'm not going to sit here and like be like, oh, this is my favorite eyebrow pencil. I honestly don't have one. I think I've said this before. I get a different eyebrow pencil, like, almost every time. It really just depends what's in stock in my stores that I go to. But I guess this might be my favorite one. I don't know. I had one a while ago that was, like, my favorite one. And I would get it every time. And I don't remember if it was this one or not. Maybelline Express Brow. And then I also have this one. I think this is actually my favorite one. I just got the wrong color last time. Revlon Color Stay Micro Brow thing. Like I said, I just got the wrong color. So this one's a little bit too like orange for my liking. So I guess I'll say that one's my favorite. But right now I'm using the Maybelline Express Brow. This is a shade medium brown. It's just like literally the color of my hair, so it works. It's not too like dark, do you know what I mean? Anyway, eyebrows, we're doing eyebrows. I think I'm gonna also carve my eyebrows with concealer. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do our eyebrows. I think we're gonna then carve them with concealer. Oh gosh, this brow looks terrible already. It's fine, I have to carve them still. Carve them with concealer. And then we're going to put a little bit of concealer on my face. because my redness, you know. And then we're gonna put tinted moisturizer on and a little bit of blush and call it a day. And then I'm gonna do the stuff on my eyes to get them to look better. But that's like the last thing to do. I'm going in with this one I told you guys the wrong color of. So it's like ombre, you know? So you can really see what I'm saying when I say it's literally like orange. They look really bad, but again, I still have to carve them, so it's fine. This is what they look like before I carve them. And then after I carve them, I have to mess with them more, and it's just like a back and forth situation. It's fine. Next, I'm gonna go in with, this is kind of the one I use every time I carve my eyebrows. It's Maybelline New York Fit Me concealer. This is the lightest shade, I'm pretty sure. 001. I just put a little bit on my arm here. And I take a flat brush like this, and I carve my brows like so. Yes. I'm annoyed because I can get this one to look pretty good. Like once I like get them like shaped and everything, it's getting the other one to look good now. Like before, I could never get this one to match, and now that I like shaped them, it's getting the other one to match. That's like so incredibly annoying. Like I don't know how to fix that. Like I think this one's just thicker, and so like you can really tell. And I'm like a little bit afraid to carve anymore, because my brows are already so thin. I don't want to have non-existent brows, but like I also want even brows. Like I don't think I should have to put on like a whole bunch of makeup to make my brows even, which is what I was doing before. Whatever. Whatever. Just like this. Did it look like a crazy person like this? I think that's okay. Once I like add, I put a little bit too much concealer here. Once I fix that and blend everything in, I think it should be fine. I'm gonna take a beauty blender. Wet beauty blender. And this is a Real Techniques one. I love this. I literally bought last time. Bought the 4-pack because that's how much I love these. So this will last me like a hot minute. That way if I drop one, it's not that big of a deal. Cause like I'm like, oh, I have 3 more left, you know? Before it was like I would drop one and I'd have to wait till I went to the store to get another one. It was so annoying every time. But yes. And I kind of bring it onto like my actual brow too. That helps it blend a little bit better. See, now it's not like as intense. I think I know what I need to do for my brow to get this to be even. I think right here, the tail needs to be cut off like this. Does that make sense? I think that's what the problem is. I think the tail is so thick compared to the other one, just in that one area right there. And I think that's why it messes me up every time. Anyway, brows, just like that. Then, concealer. For concealer, when I use a natural concealer, I use a Maybelline eraser. This one is like a pinky one. I have another one that I was using for a while that was like, you could see it more, you know? But this one, like I said, is a more natural one. And I'm just gonna put this pretty much all on my cheeks and everything right here. As you can see, it's like pink tone to it. Sorry, my nose itches, but that's okay. I'm gonna try to cover up this pimple with it as well. Just block out the redness a little bit, you know, before we put the tinted moisturizer on it. Okay, and I know, like, cause I'm sitting here and I'm doing all this makeup, and I was literally like, I don't want to sit here and do makeup every day, but guys, you gotta think about the fact that I'm gonna have these eyelashes on when I wake up. So, like, doing all this, I'm actually not going to be doing all this. Sometimes with this beauty blender, though, I randomly get, like, these, like, spots right here that's, like, caked up. It only happens every now and then. But, like, you see that? Like, it literally won't come off my face. Look, it's literally not coming off my face. Can you see that? Oh, I know. I know exactly what that is. That's the eyelash glue. That's why. I had eyelash glue there. Now I know. Are you saying every time that's happened to me, it's been because of eyelash glue? No, I don't think so. I think there's other times it does. Whatever. This is gonna be an hour-long video, just me showing you guys my routine. Nope, wrong thing. Next to the Holy Grail, okay, this bad boy, I'm gonna go on a whole rant about this for a second. This bad boy, when I told you one summer I achieved the perfect natural makeup, full beat during summer, still looked good, I was using this, but really, if you think about it, it did not look good after a little bit. Like, I was delusional in that era, because, like, I was like, oh, it looks so good, but, like, really, truly, after, like, a little bit, it would, like, peel off right here, and you could, like, really see it, and, like, it was not cute. I remember that, like, if I sweat too bad, but other days, I would sweat so much, and, like, it would peel off perfectly, and you couldn't even tell. It was, like, the most natural looking, like, whatever, but Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator. I actually need to buy a new one because I'm running pretty low on this stuff. Literally says lightweight, non-greasy, sheer to medium. They really mean it. Like, tinted skin veil, they mean it. I use the shade Fair Pale. That's the thing, they don't have many shades, so I feel like I need a shade lighter, honestly. If you're looking at it too closely, I need a shade lighter, but, like, once it blends in and everything, it's fine. Like, it's not a big deal. But put some of that on my wrist or my hand, whatever, and go in there with this. I'm gonna put it all over my face. Normally, when I do my makeup, I've showed you guys before my full face. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I did a Get Ready With Me for my birthday, and that was me showing you, like, a full face of makeup for me. I normally every day when I do my makeup put this only right here, like my T-zone, you know, and I lightly blend my foundation into it, because, like I said, it kind of rubs off perfectly. Like, if I'm not mixing it with, like, other stuff, I think that was the problem during that summer, is sometimes I would, like, mix it with, like, my concealer that I was wearing, and once you mix it with other stuff, it just does not do the same thing. But if you're not putting anything else with this thing, it's so good. Like, it literally just, like, rubs off. Like, it doesn't last long. Like, it's not like a thing that's gonna sit there and, like, stay on your skin forever. But when it comes off, you literally can't even tell. Like, you can't, like I could tell it came off my face because I know what my natural skin looks like. But it's not, like, a line with, like, you know, other things with, like, foundation. If your foundation starts to rub off, you could see the, like, line of foundation. You can't see that with this stuff because it's so natural. But just putting this all over my face with Beauty Blender. Even your chin. I took it down to your chin. This is where I get scared, because now the idea is that I'm gonna just put on some powder and some blush and call it a day and hope that it looks good, but we'll see. Obviously I still have to do my eyes. Like, look at that. I forgot to take off my... Dang it. I literally just forgot to take off my eyelash glue on my eyes. I literally told you guys to remember to do that, and I didn't do it myself. I don't like getting my cellar water this close to my eyeballs. Anyway. Like that. Whatever. And then for blush, I think today we'll use I have two blushes. I have like a cream blush and then I have a liquid blush. Today we'll use my liquid one, I think. If I can find it, I will use it. I don't remember if I put it in my other... No, it's right here. I have two makeup containers. I have one that I use like all the time. And then I have my don't use as often, but still keep because I use it still. You know what I mean? Whatever. I take this, put it here, put it here, here, here. Okay. See, the idea is I'm still contouring, but I'm doing it with blush. So it's gonna look more natural. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Now, this possibly breaks me out. I know the e.l.f. Halo Glow foundation, whatever it's called. I know that breaks me out, okay? I know it does. I have it still. I don't really use it that often. That one, I'm gonna be completely honest, when I had a tan, that Halo Glow made the perfect eye look. I mean, the perfect makeup look ever. So I'm a little bit annoyed that it breaks me out because, you know, if I want to use it on my normal makeup when I don't have a tan, I can't use it because it's gonna break me out, but whatever. This is the shade Rose You Slay, whatever. And then if I use a normal, like a cream one, like I said, I also use the e.l.f. This is a monochromatic multi-stick. Love that stuff. But yeah, that's what I do. And I'm gonna take this brush. I always use this brush when it comes to like my bronzer, contour, not my bronzer, if it comes to like my contour and my blush. And then I've learned if you blend it like this, it brings the color back to your cheeks, but it looks a lot better than like natural. Which, what's up with that, okay? Let's talk for a second. Why is it whenever I add blush there, it looks good, but whenever I have like my natural like redness on my cheeks out, it looks ugly. Like, it really, maybe it's because like I have like other colors on my face as well, so it's not just like the redness of your face showing, it's like the blue and everything. And whenever you put the like concealer on, it cancels that out. I don't know. That really annoys me, if you can't tell. Really, really annoys me. And then for my nose, I'm gonna take these are like different kinds of brushes. Both of these brushes are e.l.f. ones. But I have other, like, my other brushes are like Amazon or like a random one I got like a while ago. Dang it, I think this has like self-tanner on it. I think we're okay. I'm gonna take this real fluffy brush though, and I'm gonna blend my nose contour in like so. Yay. Now, powder. Yes. So far it's giving what I wanted it to give. I don't know if I'm gonna look good in it later, but so far it's giving what I wanted it to give, which was like full face, but still like not full face, but like natural, but makeup. Like, where's my thing at? Oh, here it is. Like, I always say this because I think it's true. Whenever I'm doing this like natural makeup, I feel the need to say I know it's not natural. I know you could tell I have makeup on, but if a guy that like knows nothing about makeup, like one of those dumb guys that literally thinks like eyelashes like this are natural, or like whatever, if a guy were to see me that's like that, he would maybe not think I have makeup on. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you'll see a full face of makeup and like every girl ever could tell that she has a full face of makeup on, and then the guy's like, oh, I love how natural you are, you don't even need to wear makeup. But it's like, she's got a full beat on, like, come on. It's just not like crazy colors, you know? So yeah. Oh yes, okay, there's that powder. This is a Maybelline Fit Me powder. I stand by her, love her. I was using Airspun for a little bit. Was wondering why my makeup looked like crap all the time. For a little bit, whenever I was doing like no makeup, it was working great. But then I started doing actual makeup and it sucks. And I switched my powders one day, and I found out, oh, it's because my powder is crappy. Whatever. I'm gonna go in, touch up all the like powder and everything that got on my eyebrows. Okay. Now, last step before we get to how to fix these eyelashes to get them better, we're gonna take blush, powder blush. I use the CoverGirl blush. This is the Rose Silk one. I've been using CoverGirl blush literally almost my whole entire makeup days. For a little bit I was using this random blush that was in a palette, but like I used all that up, so I don't use it anymore. And then we're gonna take this big fluffy brush, same thing, we're gonna use our blush. I'm just gonna really go to town. Now I normally do this every day, but I just do it with a smaller brush. But using a fluffy brush is what's gonna make it look more natural. Like, I think this, again, to a guy that doesn't know makeup, he would think that I just have sunburnt cheeks. You know, whatever. Guys, I got makeup on my eyelash right there. It's gonna really, really, really annoy me. Anyway, now that's it for the base. Okay, that's it. We're gonna quickly take this off my hand before I get it everywhere. Now, so far, I'm liking it. One thing I will say, and I say this all the time, I have different lighting at work. So I can make this look good and I can achieve this look while I'm sitting here at home. And then almost every time I get to work and then I look at myself at work and I'm like, oh, no. And that's why I love a full face. Because a full face, I don't have to worry about that because I have so much on that, like, even with the lighting at work, you can see it. But anyway, so first things first. Actually, no, we're gonna do this first. I'm gonna take the James Charles palette. Yes, I know, don't support him. Bought this palette years ago, and I got it for like 20 bucks. So, and I'm gonna take the brown color that they have. I'm gonna use the light brown, this one right here. I don't know any of the shade names. I tore that bitch out. Okay? And I'm gonna take the light brown. I'm gonna lift up my eye here, and I'm gonna put it in my eye line. So uncomfortable, I know. But surely, it's not uncomfortable to actually, like, I used to, like, not do this because I was like, no, I don't want to get it all in my eye. It's not getting in my eye. It's uncomfortable to lift your eye up and do that. And, like, it kind of tickles whenever you do it, but, like, after that, you literally can't even tell. Just giving that shadow there. I'm going to try to show you guys the difference between not doing it and doing it. And then I'm going to take the darker brown that's like right underneath it, this one, and I'm gonna do that part only right here in the corner. Okay, so I'll show you. So this is it when I do the shadow, just underneath my eye. I'm gonna do more. You could see it's a lot more blended into my eye as opposed to this one. Well, look at that. You could see all of, like, my natural lashes. This one you can't see all that. So I think it's very, I'm messing up my eyebrows. Whatever. I think it's very important to do that. For a while I didn't, and then I was so annoyed every time when you could totally see my natural lashes. And then the past few times I've been doing this, and I'm like, oh, I understand. Sorry if you get bothered by eyes. My friend does. And then I'm also going to do it, I didn't do it much in the corner of my eye here, but I'm going to take it and drag it to the corner of my eye as well. You just have to be really careful with this one, because if you put slightly too much at all, it goes everywhere and it's so ugly. So there you have, like, the perfect, like, natural line. Next, eyeliner. I'm going to use brown eyeliner, which I'll tell you what kind of eyeliner it is in a second. And I'm going to take that, I'm going to do the tiniest line on my inner corner, right where I did that eyeshadow. I'm going to go completely into your, what's it called? Your inner corner. Completely. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Precision Felt eyeliner, and this is the shade brown, just 605 brown. And then, because I'm extra, I'm going to also take black eyeliner. Which one do I want? I have 2 black eyeliners. We'll take this one. This is the Essence eyeliner pen, and we're gonna do not as much as we did with the brown. We're gonna do a little bit of black, just to blend in that eye, just to blend in the eyelash a little bit better. Like so. And again, it's one of those things where you're like, oh, let's do all that. You said it was natural. You said it's real quick makeup. It is real quick makeup. It's just, I'm here showing you it all, so I can't, like, speed run it, you know. If I really need to, I could speed run this crap. And also, I don't normally do this, but I got makeup on my eyelash, like I said. So I'm going to take this brown mascara. This is the Great Lash by Maybelline, dark brown shade. And I'm just going to lift my eyelash up, and I'm going to coat this in mascara. Oh gosh, I just got some on my face right there. It's fine, we'll fix it. And like I said, I do not normally do that because I don't want makeup on my eyelashes like that. But I got makeup on it already. So, yeah. Now I just gotta wait for this to come off, to dry a little bit so I can just, like, wipe it off. Whatever. Now we're gonna take the same color, and I'm gonna, the same light brown color, I'm just gonna lightly do my inner corner right there. Ah, that was too much. Really annoys me, whatever. And then I am gonna do a tiny, I don't know. Over here I need eyeliner, like a wing or something, but over here I don't. Because like I said, I did them wrong. I don't know. I'm trying, guys. This This video is too long already. I need to stop this video. Rub that off. Oh, I'm just messing up all my makeup right now. Great. No, like it's just messing up. What do I do now? It's literally all messed up. I don't know, guys. Normally you would just rub it off and it like goes away and you can't even tell that it happened. But right now it's not doing that. Taking some micellar water to there. Because the eyeshadow I did was like getting onto the under eye. And I was trying to take off that mascara and like the under eye part was like going on to like whatever. Now it's like no matter what I do, I'm not gonna like my makeup. Because I don't like that area there. But I'm just taking this white powder that I have, trying to fix that area. This is Be Pure Infused Pressed Face Powder. This is like from Dollar Tree. Works really well in the beginning, but it wears down over time, obviously. It's just like any makeup. Whatever, guys, we're gonna call it a day. I'm gonna do my last finishing touches. And then this is it, I guess. I need some mascara. Obviously. The brown mascara. Now my eye is just like irritated as heck. And then I'm gonna take this NYX jumbo pen thingy. What are they called? Jumbo pencils? Yes. And this is the shade Cottage Cheese, I'm pretty sure. Let's make sure. Yes. And it's just like a really pretty shimmery, you can't see it at all. Pretty shimmery one. And it just makes like the perfect highlight. You just add that there. Add it to my upper lip. I add it to my nose right here, a little line right here, and then a line up here. And you just blend it in. Like so. And then, what's next? What's last thing? Lips. I have a really natural Natrium lip thingy. That's what I'm going to use for my lips. It's like a lip balm, but it's tinted. Last thing. That did nothing. It's fine. I'm like freaking out, but like, cause in here it doesn't look good, but like, it's always like that, you know, when I'm looking in my mirror here with the light. It's like never good, ever. But like once I like leave this light, it's fine. And like looking in the, I just realized I messed up my middle parts so badly. Right, cool. Once I get out of this light, it'll be fine. This video is gonna be so long, guys. this is my formal apology for how long this video is gonna be. I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to do my hair, which my hair, I'll tell you guys what I do with my hair. Normally I just let it down, and then my bangs are dry enough. I just cut bangs again. My bangs, I'm gonna probably blow dry them a little bit more. And then I take a straightener, and I literally just go boom. And I just mess around with it. I do like 20 things with it, with my straightener. So like, I'm not gonna sit here and show you that because it's literally, I can't tell you exactly how I do it because I just play around with it every day, to be honest. So yeah, but I normally just let this dry and do that to my bangs. And then I'm gonna put on my lip balm and get everything situated, and then I'll come back to show you guys the finished product. Sorry guys, this video is gonna be so long, okay? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna put a disclaimer at the beginning of the video so you can see that it's a very long video.